From an old walled Korean city some 1,000 years old, Seoul, famous for poets and scholars, to New York. I did not come directly, but almost. A large steamer from the Orient landed me in Vancouver, Canada, and I traveled over 3,000 miles across the American continent, a journey more than half as far as from Yokohama to Vancouver. At Halifax, straight away I took another liner, and this time for New York. It was in New York I felt I was destined really to come out from the boat. The beginning of my new existence must be founded here. In Korea, to come out from the boat is an idiom meaning to be born, as the word 배 for womb is the same as 배 for boat. And there is the story of a Korean humorist who had no money, but who needed to get across a river. On landing him on the other side, the ferryman asked for his money. But the Korean humorist said to the ferryman, who too had just stepped out, "You wouldn't charge your brother, would you? We both came from the same boat." And so he traveled free. My only plea for a planet ride among the white-skinned majority of this new world is the same facetious argument. I brought little money and no prestige as I entered a practical country with small respect for the dark side of the moon. I got in just in time, before the law against Oriental immigration was passed. But New York, that magic city on rock yet ungrounded, nervous, flowing, million-hued as a dream, became, throughout the years I am recording, the vast mechanical incubator of me. It was always of New York I dreamed, not Paris, nor London, nor Berlin, nor Munich, nor Vienna, nor age-buried Rome. I was 18, green with youth, and there was some of the mystery of nature in my simple immediate response to what was for me just a name, like the dogged moth that directs its flight by some unfathomable law. But I said to myself, I want neither dreams nor poetry, least of all tradition, never the full moon. Korea, even in her shattered state, had these, and beyond them stood waiting death. I craved swiftness, unimpeded action, fluidity, the amorphous new. Out of action rises the dream, rises the poetry. Dream without motion is the only wasteland that can sustain nothing. So I came adoring the crescent, not the full harvest moon, with winter over the horizon and its waning to a husk. "New York at last!" I heard from the passengers around me, and the information was not needed. In unearthly white and mauve, shadow of white, the city rose like a dream dreamed overnight, new, remorselessly new, impossibly new, and yet there in all the arrogant pride of rejoiced materialism. These young, slim, stately things 1,000 houses high, or so it seemed to me, coming from an architecture that had never defied the earth. A Tower of Babel, each one. Not one Tower of Babel, but many. A city of Babel towers, casually, easily strewn end up against the skies. They stood at the brink, close crowded, the brink of America, these giantesses, these fates, which were not built for a king nor a ghost nor any man's religion, but were materialized by those hard, cold magic words: opportunity, enterprise, prosperity, success. Just business words, out of worldwide commerce from a land rich in natural resources. Buildings that sprang white from the rock. No earth clung to their skirts. They leaped like Athene from the mind synthetically. They spurned the earth. And there was no monument to the machine age like America. I could not have come farther from home than this New York. Our dwellings low, weathered, mossed, abhorring the lifeless line, the definite, the finite, the aloof. Loving rongeurs and an upward stroke, the tilt of a roof like a boat always aware of the elements in which it is swinging. Most fittingly, my home was set a hemisphere apart, so far over the globe that to have gone on would have meant to go nearer, not farther. How far my little grass-roofed, hill-wrapped village from this gigantic rebellion which was New York?